Flo Boys in my ride, about to hit up some errands today. You know, I was thinking about the process that we have as creative people. I'm a comedian myself, so everything comes through that lens. But something I've noticed more and more as I like to research things in my spare time and for fun. Like, I'm the kind of guy that goes on Wikipedia and learns about historical things or developments of products and stuff. And that always gets me in this chain when I'm checking out forums and other sites pertaining to that topic. Is that I gotta ask the internet this. And I know that my videos get like 20 views, so I might not even get an answer. But why do we hate the new guy? Why do we as a community hate the new guy and we treat them like they're a nuisance? You know, this year, to supplement my income, I've actually done ride sharing a bit. I'm a member of Team Lyft, if you're aware. And there's groups that come up online on Facebook for different regions and whatever. And that's something I sign up. I go, hey, look, this is all new to me. This is like my third job. I don't really know how this works. I'm not a hustler like that. And most of the reception has been warm. I think most people have manners and are like, oh, welcome. This is how we do things around here. But there's always some that are just like, hey, what are you doing here? Oh, you don't know. He's probably new. He's probably an ant. I have to go look up what an ant is when it comes to ride sharing. You know, as a comedian, I've been doing it for 4 years. I think I have some seasoning, but then of course there's always room to learn more. They say 10 years is the breaking point for most comics when they break out to the scene and being recognized and noticed. I'm willing to grind on that. But there's also a lot of groups too online where if you're a new comedian or if you're thinking about doing comedy, you can reach out to a community of people to see what they should do. I think the majority of us are always like, hey, you're a comic. If you're taking it seriously, welcome. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the show. But there's always some that are just like, ugh, you're not a real comic. You have an Instagram following. Or, oh, you're not a real comic. You're a woman. You're disabled. You're a Muslim. You're black. You don't understand X, Y, and Z. I don't really get why. Is this some sort of insecurity we have for things? Do we feel like if I'm doing something, no one else can do that? I am the unique one. I am the quote-unquote diamond in the rough. I want to hesitate from using the word snowflake, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, this is the reason why people are afraid to try new things. I remember when I was in my 20s, I wanted to ride on a motorcycle. I eventually got my license in my 30s, but back in my 20s, I really wanted to do it. I went to the local motorcycle dealership, which was a Harley dealership, and I said, hey, I'm just a new guy. I don't know what's the first thing about learning how to ride a motorcycle. What should I do? And these Harley customers were just like, look, I got another rube who thinks he knows what he's doing, but he's not. Kids nowadays will understand the open road. And I ran so far from that dealership to this day, I don't think I'll ever own a Harley Davidson. And it took me a good 10 years to really come back and say, no, I won't let these people tell me what I can and cannot do. I don't understand why we hate the new guy. People are trying to learn and better themselves and to be educated of different things outside of the comfort zones. We owe it to everyone to at least say, hey, this is what I know. Or when I first started, I had this problem. Maybe this might be helpful to you. That way you can be more in tune with taking in new opinions and more in tune with learning more, and not necessarily about, well, I know what I know and that thing is over there is weird to me. That's how prejudices start. That's how people stick to their insular networks, communities, and peoples. So please, go out there and learn something new. Go out there and discover something new. And if someone is asking for advice, if someone's asking for guidance, if not tell them the whole show, at least give them some positive encouragement and say, hey, welcome, thank you, you're in the right place. Here's what I know, here's how I can help. And if I can't help you, that guy over there can, that gal over there can, and we'll all be better for it. Stop hating on the new guy.